Today, I'd like to introduce the V2G communication and control system. This system consists of three different roles. First role is the grid operator, which is the operator in charge of the national grid system. After that, this is the aggregator. Aggregator is the people who in charge of the grid system in a specific area, and the EV owner is the owner of the electrical vehicle. So first of all, let's have a look at the grid operator. As we can see, once we get to the main page, we will find there is a Google Map. And so if we just collect the zoom points and the data the power consumption data will be generated by a line chart, which can help the grid operator to check the power consumption. And after that, as we can see, there is the forecasting information, and because the forecasting information is based on the present date. So as we can see, today is the 7th of April, and the peak time should be 5:30, and this amount is the total amount of the daily power consumption, and this duration is the over average period. It will last for 14.5 hours. And finally, this is the variance. So variance is the difference between the maximum power consumption and minimum power consumption. So it's because the actual minimum power consumption is obvious, and if we just add the actual minimum power consumption and the variance, and we will find the maximum power consumption. Because if we mix the actual data and the forecasting data together, it will make the forecasting more accurate. And the grid operator can also send the order request to the aggregator. So, for example, if we just type to involve the peak power market, and the aggregator shall be A, and we just set the power request is tomorrow, and we just randomly pick some number here. Right. Yes. So after we sent the power request to the aggregator, let's see what's happened here in aggregator main page. So as we can see, then there is a Google Maps as well. So once we collect the zoom points, it will choose the V2G power generation data is a line chart. So and the aggregator can track the power generation. If the power generation is too little or too much, you can just get the feedback to the grid operator in time. And after that, this is the aggregator information. As we can see, the power request information shows. Please check the request board. Just because we just sent the power request to the aggregator. So and the aggregator not accepted the request. So this is why it will show the notification here. And we just go to the accept as we can see. And the power request is here, so if we just click accept and confirm to take, and once we get back, the main page is updated. As we can see, all requests has been accepted, and the aggregator can also send the power order to the EV owners. So we can just set some parameter here and set it into to the EV owner. So, for example, we just set it is tomorrow as well. We just randomly pick something here, and yes, we just publish this order to the all EV owners, and the aggregant can also search the information of the EV owners, and so after the discharge, the aggregator can also gets the payment information, because after that they need to pay for this discharging. Let's go to the EV owner main page. So first of all, as we can see, is the top of this web, we can find the picture of the car, which is the type of the vehicle of this EV owner. And as we can see, there is some specific vehicle information like the vehicle type, battery level, residue mile, and discharge permit. They accepted the discharging or not, and what the buffer level is. So, and first of all, they can just search the power order. It's the power order board, as we can see, which is sends the power order to here, and the EV owner can set the discharge parameter based on the power order. So if we just we accept the power order, and we just set the buffer level is to 20% and 20%, and we just like to involve the peak power, and because we set it as the 4 hours and 40 minutes, so we just accept that, and yes, we just set this parameter. So after discharging, the payment information will be shown on the payment board. As we can see, this is the information happened today, because today is the 7th of April. So this discharge is involved in the peak power, and the amount is 33 pounds. And this is all about the V2G communication and control system. Thank you so much.